lot of girls want me, but not you. I want to know, I want to. She be not this kind thing with tomato, oh no, no. Not the little good things you do make me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's literally that simple to just like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all be acting real. Y'all be acting real when it comes to subscribing to people's stuff. But y'all be watching people's stuff for information. But okay, I'm gonna let you use me. I'm here today to talk about and show y'all pictures and videos of my 3-year update with my body. Right now I'm showing neck up, but I'm including pictures and videos throughout this talk so y'all can see the reality. No photoshopping, no editing. You're gonna see the back rows, you're gonna see the scars, and we're gonna talk about it. The do's and don'ts, and I went to Dr. Jrafael Gomez in Dominican Republic. He is like one of the best of the best. I don't know anybody that's better than him in the DR, at least in my opinion. I think he's amazing, and from what I know to this day, he doesn't have any deaths from what I know. Now, feel free to do your own research. Yeah, Dr. Jrafael is that man, and he did Cardi B's body. Her last recent round 3, he got her together, and a lot of people be saying, oh, Cardi B, Miss got 3 rounds, so it takes a lot to achieve that extra look. I'm usually for the vixen look, but not too much. I still like the little natural looking, but a little extra. But Cardi B's extra. But anyway, I went to Dr. Jrafael. He was a sweetheart. I did talk about my whole process and what I went through, how much I paid, the BMI, fees, where I stayed, with links in my very first video, which is here. So before you watch this one, you might want to watch the last one. If you haven't, watch the very first one with everything that you need to know. If you watched that one already, then stay here. What else? I'm just kind of going to give y'all a quick video because for time's sake, it's not really much to talk about. Just really here to show y'all. Here is my back. I'm gonna show y'all my back, like the scars and stuff down the middle of my back. It's not bad. It flattened up. It was a keloid at first. Like it gave like a little keloid, like you could feel like the little lump, and now it's just like flat. I was not today years old, but 21 years old when I found out I had keloid skin. And a lot of people don't know until they have lipo that they have keloid skin, and I found out that I have. But anyway, it did form a keloid, and then right here under my breast I have the same scars, but they lightened up. Again, if you looked at the first video, my first vlog about surgery, then you'll see the scars under my breast. It lightened up. And then the scar on my stomach, Jrafael did a good job with my TT. And originally I did not book a tummy tuck. I went to DR for a lipo, BBL, lipo 360 and BBL, okay? Because I was so against the tummy tuck. I don't like the fake belly button thing. You have to be like a really good doctor for me to want to choose tummy tuck. And I didn't choose tummy tuck. I woke up to a tummy tuck. Yes, you heard that clear. I woke up to a tummy tuck. And I was one of those pregnancies that, yeah, it left me loose skin, but not too much. I don't think not more than an average woman. I personally felt like he didn't need to do the TT, but him as a doctor, of course, when he lipoed it, I guess it looked like oatmeal pie, or it looked like a plastic bag hanging, and he felt the need to cut it. I still kept my belly button. As you can see, my belly button is still the same. However, I do have, I still have the stretch marks because it's a mini TT. I still do have the stretch marks, and you can see the scar here. And I don't know what he did here with this little pocket. I guess it's an uneven mini TT. I don't know. But that little fat fluid pocket came after healing. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. Like when it was healing, it wasn't there. And then it just showed up. And that's the only thing that really bothers me. But it doesn't really show, honestly. Even when I get dressed, it flattens up. It's like, all in all, I would say that I would definitely go back to Jrafael. I would definitely go through the whole process of getting my body done, which I do want to. That's just not in the cards for me right now. I'm just focusing on other things. But I would definitely go back to Jrafael. His bedside manner is 10-10. I don't know about anybody else's experience, and I'm not going to downplay anybody else's experience. So when I did wake up, I made a call. I made a call, and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh, I just woke up. I'm in pain. Mind y'all, I'm still on them drugs. I don't feel nothing for real. I'm just like out of it. You know the anesthesia, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the process. I don't know if I said this in the first vlog, but yeah, when I woke up, I just see myself. I looked down. I just see myself covered. And I seen like blood and stuff like that. And then I see my bedside nurse. So I hired her. She's not with Jrafael. I hired her. Her name is Nurse Amy, and she stayed with me throughout the whole time. You know, after like a couple hours, not a couple hours, maybe like an hour after me waking up, he came into the room. It probably wasn't even an hour. I don't even remember, y'all, because that was 3 years ago. I just know he came in there, like he rubbed my hair. And I was not flirting with that man. That man is just, he's just such a sweet man. But he came, he was like rubbing my head. He was like, mamita, da-da-da-da. Like, he was like, how do you feel? But this is in Spanish, y'all. Like I said, I can't remember. He was like, como, like, you know, whatever the hell he was saying. And I was like, I don't remember what I was saying, y'all. I was just like, and then he started saying the flaccid, like I had so much skin that he ended up having to cut the skin. As soon as he said cut the skin, I'm like, oh, this mother gave me a month of TT. I do not want no tubby tuck. And I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I had a feeling that was gonna happen because when I initially went, when I first got to DR and I had to pay my remaining balance, he was in a room, you know, like, you know, we're just having casual conversation. He was just being nice, you know, offered me coffee, you know, whatever. And then when it was time for him to look at my body, you know, was touching my skin, he was like, he was suggesting a TT at no additional cost. He suggested a TT in the office with his nurse assistant, Sarah. He suggested a TT, and I was like, no. And I was like, no. And then Sarah was like, well, you should do the TT because, you know, the skin, you know. And I already had, like, listen, I had already been doing research, y'all, because I was supposed to go to Dr. Hassan in Miami. And for a whole year, I couldn't get my iron up with Dr. Hassan. But after doing research with Dr. Hassan, I see he had worked with a lot of mothers and women that had the extra skin. And they would do the KT tape, what is it called, kinetic tape? I forgot what it's called. But it's the KT tape where you have loose skin after doing lipo. And you tape the skin up and it caused the skin to retract back into place. And a lot of girls, they had amazing results after doing it. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get the lipo and I'm gonna get the KT tape. I already had my nurse when I came back home to Miami and all. Like, we had, like, I already had a plan. I'm such an organizer. I already had a plan. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do the TT. He's gonna do my lipo. I'm fine with the little extra skin because this is what I'm gonna do when I get back home. And then Sarah was like, oh, but you know, what if it doesn't work? Then you're gonna be unhappy with the results, and then it's gonna fall back on Dr. Gomez. And I'm against the alternative, and in turn I'm gonna bash the doctor. No, I'm not that person. I will never be that person. I understand if you need me to sign anything, that's fine, you know, whatever. She was like, okay, well, he said the same thing, okay. And then I was like, I want a big ass. I was like, I want a big ass and big hips. I was like, culo grande y cadera grande, however you say it. I was like, give me a big butt. I want a huge butt. And it's not even that I don't want a huge butt for real, y'all. It was just that I seen him do natural too. And the butt looks great. But I know I wanted an exaggerated butt for a first round. Enough for me to not want a second round. You see where I'm going with this, y'all? So I was like, culo grande y cadera grande. And this man was not charging nothing. He was like, you know, I got you, you know. Ooh. I was like, Dr. Gomez. Sir, this is at the time. This is at the time. Like, Dr. Gomez, you can get it, sir. You can get it. But, yeah, so he did that, and I woke up to the tummy tuck, and then I didn't see the tummy tuck until the next day. Right? I think the next day when it was time for the massage. And then I was like, oh, it doesn't look bad. However, I look inflamed. Like, you see here, like, I look wide. I didn't see my results when I woke up. But I knew that swelling was a thing. I knew that swelling. And so, yeah, so I seen the swelling. Y'all, my recovery was very, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. My recovery was very interesting. Very... You would think what I went through with recovery, I wouldn't do this again. Now, I'm not planning to do this year. I don't know next year. I don't know what the future holds. What I do know is that I would do it again. That's all I know. I could take the 2-week, 3-week pain and know that, oh, I'm a badder bitch. You get what I'm saying? So, I did pass out.
Turn left.
I did pass out. So some things that you need to know, like if you're watching this now and you're interested in surgery and you wanted to see what people look after having surgery for years, don't look months, because it takes your body a full year to heal to see the results. My body had changed like 10 different times. I'm like, oh, I had gotten really, really skinny. Like you can see here, I had gotten really, really skinny after having surgery. And then I still didn't see my results. It was like some days my ass was fat and some days it was giving a little pumpkin. And then some days my stomach was like extra. And then some days it was just like bloated. It was just a lot. Because the food that you eat really affects your body as well. Especially like, you know, for healing. If you're eating a lot of salty foods, the sodium makes you like bloated. It was just a lot. Overall... Oh, and one thing I did need 2 blood transfusions. One in DR, I did lose a lot of blood. My iron was super low. One in DR and one when I did get back home. And that is because I wasn't doing my part. I was not drinking enough fluids. And it was just very hard, you know, like being in pain, being uncomfortable in the faja the whole day. It make you don't want to eat. You don't want to do nothing. You just want to lay there and just be miserable. So I was barely drinking. I was not eating. The only thing I did do, the only thing I did stick to, I was taking my blood thinner. I think that's what it is. They gave me a shot that I took home with that I had to put in my knee. Or is it my thigh? I think it was my thigh. I don't remember. I think it was my knee. So that I wouldn't get any blood clots. So that was when I was consistent with that. And then, and I was consistent with my massages. I believe I got in total like 19 massages because I did have 10 massages in DR. No, 20. I don't even know why I said 19. I had 10 massages in DR and 10 massages here when I got back home by Maria. And Maria is that girl. I'm going to put Maria right here in the description. Maria massages. Miss is A1 and she takes her time and it's not. You definitely want to wear your faja. Please do not look at other people on Instagram that tell you that you don't need to wear your faja. You need to wear your faja and you need to sleep in it. Your faja is going to be your best friend. That's like your new bed. You need to be in the faja. Okay? Because I see people get surgeries and they think that the results that they see is instant. No, if you don't keep up with your body, it's going to go right back or you're just going to look like a big bloated potato. And granted, some people could get away with not doing it, but the results in the long run is just, it's not going to be good. So, you have your surgery. Please wear your faja for at least 4 months. at least 4 to 6 months. I wore mine for 5 months. And I did get all 3 stages. I went from stage 1 to stage 2, stage 3, and after that I just started wearing waist trainers. I got my 5 from Pretty Girl Curves, and I also did order a 5 from Colombia. I can't remember the name, but it's in the first vlog. It's in the description in the first vlog so that you can go and get that. And I still have my 5 so that when I get this round 2, I just need y'all to alter it to fit my body. But yeah, you see the body. When I go out, I feel good. I look good. If you have any additional questions, you can always write me on Instagram. Like, I'm literally not a mean girl. Like, I be down to help whoever. I'm not a gatekeeper. The same way I was looking for information, I was on YouTube searching stuff up. I was on Instagram. I created like a whole surgery page, and I was just like reaching out to girls. And the people that did responded, thank you. And I did a whole year of research and a whole year of prepping because I wanted to make sure. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you're drinking your fluids, you're taking your iron pills, you eating a lot of red meat, you eating a lot of greens. I'm somebody that's even to this day, my iron is low. I think I did like a blood test like 2 months ago. I went to the hospital for something. I think I had like a real bad, no, I was having muscle spasms or something. I don't remember. And I had to go to the hospital. And then when they did test my iron, I think I was like at an 8 point something or 9 point something. Or probably was lower than that. I don't know. I still have my paperwork. I just know that the doctor said, my iron is low. It's not alarming, but it's low. And, just told me to make sure I'm eating greens and eating, protein and, the stuff that the doctors tell you. And, yeah, I love my results. I love Dr. Gomez. I don't have anything negative to say about him. I love him. I hope he still has an amazing bedside manner. Like, I would definitely go back. I'm looking into Dr. Hector Garcia. He's in Colombia, and then also Dr. Peter Sanchez, which is in Ecuador. He's also good too. I'm just looking between the two, and if I could find somebody that's in Florida, because I am in Florida, or I don't know. I don't know if I feel like doing the whole traveling thing, because even when I got on the airplane, like, I stayed in DR for 2 weeks after having surgery. And getting on the plane, like that whole traveling thing, your feet getting swollen. Oh my God, the plane ride was terrible. And it was only 3 hours. It was terrible. 0 out of 10 ghetto. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Stay in DR for 3 weeks to a month if you can afford that. And if you can't afford it, that means stack up some more so that you will be able to go in DR to afford it. Because, baby, I was so ready to get back home because my daughter was getting ready to start school. Because, like I told y'all, I did it in August, and school started the following week. No, school started 2 days. I lied, because I told you I did my surgery the first week of August, and I stayed there for 2 weeks. So I came back literally like 2 days before school started. But that was the time I could get in to have surgery with Jrafael. I didn't want to push it back any further because I was trying to be snatched for my birthday, and was. So yeah, if I do go out the country again, I know what to expect. I know that I need to be drinking my fluids. I actually already started taking CMOS. Mind you, I don't have no date. I didn't set no deposit with no doctor. I just been looking at several, but they both have no deaths. No deaths. So, yeah. If I missed anything, feel free to comment below. Yeah, book your surgery. Don't listen to naysayers. Do it for yourself. Just do it for yourself. Don't do it for no man. Don't make no man be like, you need to get your body done and you're doing it for them. Do it because you want to do it, because you want to boost your self-esteem. You want to enhance your appearance. Do it for yourself. And I did it for myself, and I paid for it myself. Ain't no man paid for my body, so no man could be like, I got you done up. No, I would never give a man an opportunity to say he changed my life. I do these things for myself. Okay? And yeah, y'all, just follow. Like I said, follow. Go back to my first video of the list of things that you need. It's all in the description. How to properly prepare pre-op and a post-op. Just make sure you're... Oh, beet juice. I was drinking beet juice, y'all. I drank beet juice so much that I actually almost kind of enjoy it. Like, it's not like I'm not... I think I could drink it without the gagging. But for the most part, yeah. So I showed y'all my scars. I showed y'all everything that y'all needed to see. The scars on my back, under my boobs, my stomach. Yeah, y'all see my tummy tuck scar. There's really nothing else. I probably do my arms. I don't know, but I feel like I could work that out. I don't know. I might just end up working out. I might not even doing a round, so we'll see. But for sure, y'all see these girls? No, for sure, these are getting done. They're getting done. Even if I don't do my body, my boobs, nobody could talk me out of it. I'm getting it done. I just don't know when, because I got my priorities in check right now. I'm handling my priorities first, and then I'll make time to... Oh, excuse me. And then I make time to plan my boobs. To me on Instagram, I will respond. You can ask me 1,000 questions. Maybe not 1,000, but before you ask me questions, make sure you're subscribed, because if one thing I don't like is somebody that needs your assistance and they don't support. So if you need my help, if you need some more information, subscribe, like, comment, or something. You got to do something. That's my only stipulation. Something. And then write me, and then I'll be more than happy to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video.